Yeah, if anybody can help, we were $30 away from goal, and that's just for food. That's it. You about to shower? Yes, we're getting in the shower with Too High. Let's do it. I'm so down. Can we? And then we're going to go on TikTok tonight, guys. And I'm going to do my best to keep my calm. We're not going to talk about them. We're going to focus on something. We're going to do a $150 goal tonight on TikTok. And the reason for that.
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. So today we're just going to get right into it because I still haven't made dinner for today. And I kind of want to eat and go to bed before like midnight tonight. Just this one time. So I want to get through this video so I can do all of that. I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow. The internet has come a long way. A long way. Social media has become even better. If you have not noticed, social media has pretty much turned into like the grifter economy. And I'm talking like all social media, like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. All of those. You will find grifters all over all of those social media apps. Hell, I think there's even people that's definitely made themselves a career out of being a grifter. Used to be people would panhandle on the street corner or next to a store with a cardboard sign, you know, for money. And people started to realize it was, I guess, like an easy way to, you know, get other people to give you money without having to actually do anything. But now the internet has taken over and the online grifters are everywhere, and I can only imagine it's more easier online than it has ever been before.
I just need y'all to help me real quick because I am trying to pay my phone bill.
I'm finna let my car go. Y'all finna help me get my car no paid, like y'all should be doing as real kind people, genuine people.
I'm being evicted. If you guys would like to help, DM me. My Cash App will be right here.
I got 7 kids, no no nothing, and all I'm asking for is a hotel. Is y'all serious? That's it. That's all I've been asking for days.
It's gotta be because you see almost everybody doing it, man. Almost everybody. So we'll get into it more in depth here in a moment. And you know, you may be wondering what the heck is a grifter, because until here recently, skimming through social media, I hadn't heard that word either. I didn't really know what it meant. But a grifter is someone who pretty much cons, swindles, charms, tricks, scams somebody out of money. Pretty much taking someone's money in a deceitful manner. That could be a good definition of a grifter. Every time I talk, I sound like I'm speaking for the first time. And that is because I really need some caffeine to keep myself awake and energized through the day, because my life is so demanding and long, and I'm doing everything by myself. And you know, it would just be really helpful if you could check the description and buy me a coffee. My link is in my description below. That would be such a great help for me. And it will give me a lot of energy to keep going through the day, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Yes, exactly what we said. We need $5,000.
We need $5,000.
Can we please get 1,000?
Okay, so that right there, not a very good example, but it's an example. That's a very mild example, okay? I'm not a grifter. I can't. But you have these people on the internet that's doing these tricks on the internet and getting people to send them money, like the Buy Me a Coffee, Cash App, I don't know, whatever TikTok's got. Because if you've been on TikTok, if you scroll around there long enough, you'll end up in their live video section. And every single time I have scrolled through the live videos on TikTok, I've always come upon a grifter. And it's literally the live video, for the amount of time that I watch it, is just somebody sitting there coming up with reasons or excuses for someone, for the whoever's watching, to send them money because they need something, they want something, they need, you know, they can't afford this, they want that, and I don't know, and they're like begging and demanding people send them money. Like I said, this takes place on all the social medias. The thing about this grifter stuff is, that's crazy to me, because you can ask people for money, you can beg people for money, and then you can, if you want to give somebody your money, you can give somebody your money. You know, if you want to support these people, if you want to pitch into their brand new car, what the heck ever, you can do that. That's your own free will, your own choice, right? But what gets me is a lot of these people are making this like into a career. They're not just like needing some emergency funds for an emergency situation where they need some assistance. Or it's not just like this one-time big purchase that if they got like this car, like whatever, you know, it would really help them out in life. It's like an all-day, everyday thing that these people are doing. And there are people who donate and provide cash funds, gift cards, whatever, to them on a regular basis. This is how these people pay their bills. This is how they buy their cars. This is how they furnish their homes. This is how they eat. This is how they pay their utilities. It's everywhere, and it feels like to me more and more people are jumping on this bandwagon of grifting or trying to become a grifter, you know, to, I guess, pay their bills or whatever they're doing. I don't know. Now, for YouTube, for instance, I have been on YouTube for a very long time. You will catch me in every corner of the YouTube streets. I'm there. If I'm watching a video, I'm commenting on a video, and I just like a little bit of everything there. Okay, YouTube has taken over for me for cable TV. You know, there's, you know, you don't have to sit and watch commercials for Miss Cleo anymore. There's grifters on every YouTube corner. What's really selling, what's getting the, and it's funny to me because, like, at least for YouTube right now, grifting is like at an all-time high, and it's doing exceptionally well for people. I'm not promoting, like, encouraging grifting, but where everyone's out here struggling right now, it's very relatable. And so if people are able to produce struggle content and grift all at the same time, they're probably making bank with that, because there are still people out here that's, you know, got a solid foundation, got their stuff together, and have money and can donate. So, you know, this like grifter content is entertaining to watch because it's people just continuously begging over and over for money, giving a woe is me story for donations. There's even this term that people use nowadays called dry begging, where people aren't flat out like demanding or asking for donations, but they are, you know, implying or insinuating they're in a hard time, having a hardship, needing something that they can't afford, and they would be so appreciative, so it would be so generous, it would be so thoughtful if somebody else, meaning you, the viewer, whoever, the follower, pitched in to help provide that thing that they just cannot get. Okay, but if you go to TikTok though, this is where they get scary over there. These people on TikTok, a lot of them are like demanding donations. They're grifted as hardcore over there, okay? They're demanding donations. They're demanding their followers, their viewers, to donate to them. And they get real angry and crazy, like, if they don't get what they're looking for. And they go live and like every day doing the same thing. So I'm sure I'm sure y'all have seen this. I'm sure if you realize what you're looking at or what you're seeing, I'm sure it's getting annoying because it's becoming commonplace. It's everywhere. I literally have been on Facebook the last month scrolling around, and this person that I do not follow, but their content keeps popping up. They were posting like other content on their Facebook page, but then here in the last week or two, it's just been straight grifter content. And they just recently, within this past week, was asking money for a car, and 2 days prior, the wanting to do a GoFundMe or whatever they were doing for a car, or some form of begging for a car, Like 2 days prior to that, they were asking money for like trips to go on a vacation or something like that. And then people started calling them out because it was like every post they were making was like a new begging for money for something else. Each day it was something else. And people were calling them out for that, and then they were, I guess, losing followers and stuff due to that because people didn't want to follow somebody who was just literally posting asking for money all the time. That's all that they were posting.
$1,000 left over box.
Please.
Pretty please.
I need $250 more because Jesse just helped me out. Pretty girl 123.
Also, if you are a very like nice, generous, you know, kind-hearted person who wears like rose-colored glasses and you're kind of naive in the world, don't let the internet, online, social media grifters get you. I mean, if you wholeheartedly like really like follow somebody and you support them and you like them, you know, whatever, you know, app they're on and like whatever content they're like providing you, or maybe their personality or something, you can support them. But I also just want to kind of just shoot out a little bit of advice, a warning to be careful, because it is easy to get sucked into donating to somebody who may not necessarily need it, who is just essentially like running a con or a grift situation where they're just trying to deceive you out of your money to put money in their own pocket. So, I mean, while they have the right to ask for money for a car, even if they have one in their driveway, and you have the right to donate money to that person for that car, just be careful out there, because, you know, everybody is struggling. The economy is hard right now. And if you are going to donate to somebody or something, just make sure it's something that you really want to donate to, and it's somebody that may actually need it. Like, it's worthwhile. Try to not get sucked into the grifter economy, because they are on every corner out here. It's almost worse going online now. You can barely find anything worth entertainment value, because every corner you turn, you're running into a grifter. It's worse than going to a grocery store, you know, or whatever. Like, these days, you start following somebody or watching their content or whatever for like a little while, and then bam, all of a sudden it's like free trials over. Welcome to my grifter land of the grift. Okay, so be careful out there. But I just wanted to bring that up, because I think it's going to be something that's going to become more abundant, more popular. It's going to be seen a lot more, because it's going to be looked at as an easy way to try to garner money in these hard times. So just keep your guard up with that, and I'll see you in the next video.